reinvention is a concept of reinvention and reinventing yourself. And, you know, it's a concept really honestly that is near and dear to my heart because I'll be honest with you, I have done something as of yet very scary. I, as many of you are aware, is I am a physician. I am a foot and ankle doctor. I'm a podiatrist, and I have actually made the decision to step back from podiatry and pursue a passion of mine, and that is PlumbTalk Productions, to learn the production business and to get out there and do it like nobody's doing it. And, you know, I am extremely excited about it, but I'll be honest with you, it's very, very scary. And I had a question even today that, you know, how do you reinvent yourself? And the answer to that, my answer to that is I don't think that there is an easy answer. And I think that the answer is different for different people. But I will tell you, for me personally, it stems back, when I think about reinvention and going forward, I think back to when I was first starting PlumbTalk. It wasn't even PlumbTalk Productions at that point. I was sitting, and I had the idea of PlumbTalk, and I was sitting in a chair listening and talking to a corporate lawyer about my big idea. And he was so gracious. He sat there and he listened and he sat there. And I will never forget his words at the end of our conversation. He looked at me and he goes, "Your endeavor is going to be hard." He says, "You're going to stumble. You're going to have, you know, hard times along the way. The journey will not be smooth." But you know what he told me? He says, "I want you to promise me one thing." And I said, "Well, what is that?" And he said, "I want you to promise me that you will never, ever give up." And to this day, I remember that. I remember that every time that things get rocky and I feel like I want to stop, I remember that gracious gentleman back then that gave me those words of advice. So in reinventing yourself, if I could give any words of advice, for what it's worth, is never, ever, ever give up. And when I have hard times and I think, okay, I need to delve into this new realm, go down a new route on my journey, I sit somewhere quiet and I think and I listen to what's in here. What do I need to do? You know, it reminds me of a quote by Martin Luther King, and I know a lot of you have heard that, is faith. We have to have faith, don't we? Faith is taking the first step when we can't see the whole staircase. And that is the key thing behind reinvention, is having that faith. Not faith in humanity, not faith in our society, not faith in your family, but faith in you. That is the most important thing. If you listen to that little voice within you and you have that faith and you never give up, I think reinvention in a beautiful way is not just possible, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. So that is our point to ponder for today.